For 6 years, I was Ava Brown's boyfriend and her assistant. But on the night she won her 5th award, she stood on stage and announced her engagement to another man. I owe all of my success to Cody's support, she declared, a spotlight haloing her. He is the love of my life. Her eyes, deliberately or not, flickered to where I stood in the corner of the crowd, a silent warning in their depths. I walked out of the auditorium and dialed my family's number. Dad, I said, my voice steady. I was wrong. Go ahead and find me a match for an arranged marriage. My father's joy was palpable. Forget the marriage. Your mother and I are just waiting for you to take over. Son, when are you coming home to run Vance Corporation? A roar erupted from the auditorium behind me, punctuated by ecstatic screams of they kissed. My ship has sailed. I smiled faintly. Soon. I should be home the day after tomorrow. My father was stunned by my reply. Every time he had tried to persuade me to come home and inherit the business, I had shut him down, insisting that Ava was on the verge of greatness, and my patience would soon pay off. Well, she had found her greatness. I, however, had not been paid at all. Just as I hung up, Ava emerged from a side exit, clinging to Cody as they slipped away from the throng of people. She saw me looking at my phone and frowned, walking over. At that moment, a text from my father came through. To celebrate you getting your head on straight, I'm buying you a watch. Pick one. He had sent photos from several elite brands. Every single one was a 7-figure timepiece. Before I could reply, the phone was snatched from my hand. I looked up. Ava was smiling. Well, you are catching on. I was just about to buy Cody a diamond watch. She pointed to one of the photos. This one? I'll take this one for Cody. Cody leaned down and kissed her cheek. Thanks, Ava. Then, he turned to me with a saccharine smile. Thanks for taking care of Ava all these years, Leo. But you do not have to trouble yourself anymore. You can leave her to me now. With that, he and Ava walked towards the media scrum that had chased them out. I watched them go, a sharp pain twisting in my chest. At 2 in the morning, the incessant ringing of the doorbell woke me. I looked through the peephole to see a drunken Ava swaying on my doorstep. The moment I opened the door, she fell into my arms, murmuring, honey, I am a little hungry. Can you make me some of that soothing chicken broth? In the past, whenever she had a late night of schmoozing, I had make her a pot of broth, worried about her stomach. This time, I just pushed her away, my face a blank mask. I am tired. Order something. Her drunken haze seemed to clear a little. Her expression soured. Leo Vance, have I been too nice to you? I told you beforehand this was a publicity stunt. I told you to stay calm and wait for my explanation, and now you are throwing a tantrum. I met her gaze evenly, then explain. Her face flushed. After a few seconds of silence, she suddenly swept everything off the coffee table with a furious roar. Why are you doing this? Why now? We agreed from the start. We said we had focus on our careers, and once I was successful, we had get married. I just won a major award, but I am still a long way from the top. Being with Cody is for the buzz, for the exposure. If you cannot help me, fine, but at least do not drag me down. You are exhausting me. She stormed out, slamming the door behind her. I stood in the living room for a long time, a desolate coldness seeping into my heart. 6 years, and it was still the same old line. Wait until she was successful. I took a deep breath. If I still held on to any illusions after this, then whatever happened next, I would have no one to blame but myself. It was time to get my head on straight. Sleep was impossible now, so I scrolled through my phone and noticed an unread message from my father. Leo, about that musician girlfriend you kept insisting Stellar Records sign. I never thought she was right for you. I assume you do not want us to sign her now. To help Ava, I had relentlessly badgered my family for resources. They had finally given in and thrown a few contracts her way, helping her through her toughest period, but I had thought it wasn't enough. I demanded our family's record label, Stellar Records, sign her to a long-term deal. Stellar Records had an incredibly high bar for talent, based on Ava's fame over the past couple of years. She did not actually qualify, but my love-addled brain had not cared. I had fought with my family for months, even giving them the silent treatment when they refused. Finally, they had relented, making a deal with me. If Ava won this year's Musician of the Year award, they would sign her. Thinking about it now, maybe I owed Ava a thank you for her little announcement today. If I had been the one to drag down Stellar's reputation, I had be the family's greatest sinner. I checked the time. My father was likely asleep. I decided to reply in the morning, but as I scrolled, I drifted into a hazy sleep on the couch. I was jolted awake before 7 by a commotion downstairs. I opened the bedroom door and stepped into the hallway. Before I even made it to the stairs, Ava, who had just come in, saw me and her face darkened. Get back in your room, she snapped. The media is coming for an interview. I was leaving tomorrow anyway, and did not want any more drama, so I turned to go back. Wait, go hide in the storeroom. She called after me. They'll want to photograph the master bedroom. Go clean it up first. Make sure Therese no sign. A man has been living here. Hurry up. She then turned and pulled Cody in from the doorway. What are you doing standing out there, silly? I needed to pack my things regardless, so I did not argue. I went straight to the master bedroom. The packing was done quickly. It was laughable, really. I had lived here for over 2 years, but the sum of my possessions was pitifully small. When I emerged with my suitcase, Ava and Cody were flirting. The moment she saw me, her face hardened. What took you so long to pack your things? Fine, whatever. Just get in the storeroom now. But I ignored her and walked toward the front door. Ava panicked. She rushed over to grab me, yelling, they are almost here. Are you trying to get yourself killed walking out now? I was sleep deprived and weak. She easily dragged me to the storeroom, shoved me inside, and locked the door from the outside. Do not come out until they are gone. Soon after, I heard the sounds of many people arriving. The noise was muffled. The villa she had bought after making it big had excellent soundproofing. I could hear her giving them a tour, her voice fading in and out as she moved from room to room, chattering away. I had not eaten breakfast, and a gnawing hunger began to set in. Nearly 3 hours later, the voices started to fade as the crew seemed to be leaving. But after that, Ava did not come back. My stomach was now aching with hunger. I wanted to message her and tell her to let me out, but when I pulled out my phone, I saw the battery was dead. I pounded on the door a few times, but it was useless. Ava hated having strangers in the house, so she only ever hired hourly cleaners. Most of the housework fell to me. It was 10 o'clock at night when the door finally opened. By then, I was lying on the floor, on the verge of passing out from hunger. Ava looked down at me, not with concern, but with a disgusted frown. What are you being so dramatic for? It's just one day without food. Seriously, I was too weak to argue. I just managed to part my lips. Oh my, Leo, are you okay? Cody peeked out from behind Ava, his face beaming with unconcealed glee. It's all my fault. I told Ava I was craving the fish from that famous seafood place, so she drove an hour just to take me there. That's why we are back so late. Ava waved a dismissive hand. Do not mind him. It's not the first time Hez skipped a meal. He'll be fine. A loaf of bread was tossed onto the floor in front of me. Cody was kind enough to remember you probably had not eaten, so he had me bring this back for you. You should be grateful. I did not have the energy to fight. I grabbed the bread and wolfed it down, choking in my haste. I scrambled to the kitchen, grabbed the nearest cup, and filled it with tap water, gulping it down until I could breathe again. Cody burst out laughing behind me. Leo, you looked like a starving ghost just now. I turned around. He stuck his tongue out playfully. Oops, sorry. I am just a really direct person. I say what I think. No hard feelings. Ava soothed him. It's fine. You weren't wrong. He looked like he had not eaten in a decade. How can he blame you for pointing it out? She glanced at me. Full now. Good. I have something to tell you. Cody and I are engaged now. He'll be living here, so it's not convenient for you to stay. You can move out tonight. I stared at her in disbelief. It's 10:30 at night. We are in a suburb with no cabs, and you want me to leave now, and you locked me up all day. My phone is dead. Where am I supposed to go at this hour? Ava ran a hand through her hair, annoyed. But the moving company is coming tomorrow. It'll be awkward if they see you here. Ugh, just figure something out. I can call a car for you. Once you are in the city, you can charge your phone and find a motel or something for the night. Do not worry. It's a safe society. The ride shares are all regulated. Nothing will happen. I watched her, my gaze cold, as her expression shifted from evasive to furious. What the hell do you want? She shrieked. Stop looking at me like that. Cody stepped in, the picture of reason. Ava, why do not we let Leo stay for one more night? He can just leave early in the morning. Her face softened instantly for Cody. She turned back to me, her tone sharp. Cody's helping you out again. You had better be more polite to him in the future. Fine. Be gone by 6. No, 5 in the morning. And do not sleep in the bedroom tonight. Just crash on the sofa. It'll be easier for you to leave early. I am being generous enough. Do not push your luck. No need, I said. My heart a dead weight. Just give me 20 minutes to charge my phone. I'll call a car and be gone tonight. Cody put on a show of concern. Do not do that. It's not really safe to get a car this late. Ava's eyes narrowed suspiciously. What are you planning now? I am warning you. If you try to pull anything at a time like this, do not blame me for being ruthless. I promise I won't cause any trouble, I said coolly. Just let me charge my phone, please. Cody started to protest again, but Ava stopped him. If he wants to leave today, let him. Ungrateful jerk. She pulled Cody away. Come on, let me show you the master bedroom. He wrapped his arms around her, grinning. Great. I want to see where my future wife and I will be sleeping. Stop it. I haven't said I'll marry you yet. I silently plugged in my phone. The moment it turned on, a flood of messages appeared, all from my parents. I clutched the phone, tears blurring my vision. All this time, I had poured everything I had into Ava, while completely ignoring the people who truly cared about me. Looking at the long list of messages, I sniffled, and sent them both a voice message, telling them not to worry and under no circumstances to sign Ava. I kept it brief, not wanting to worry them further, and just asked them to send a car to pick me up. They did not ask any questions. As soon as I gave them the address, they said they were on their way. Just then, Ava walked over. Seeing my red-rimmed eyes, she sneered. Are you serious? It was just a small grievance. Once this blows over, you'll still be my boyfriend. If you want to maintain our relationship during this time, as long as you are careful 30 minutes. I cut her off. Ava blinked. What? The car picking me up will be here in 30 minutes, I said flatly. For a moment, her expression was complex. Do not call some shady car service just to spite me. If you have to, just stay here one night. Tomorrow I closed my eyes and leaned back against the sofa. Ava's words died in her throat. She huffed. Fine, sulk, all you want. Do not blame me if something happens to you. The car my parents sent arrived even faster than I had expected. The moment I heard the familiar purr of the engine, my eyes snapped open. I grabbed my suitcase and headed for the door. From behind me, I heard Ava's hesitant voice. What's the rush? That might not even be your and Cody's syrupy tone. Let it go, Ava. Leo's feeling awkward. Just let him leave. Has been with you for so long. You have to protect his pride a little. I ignored the wretched pair, flung open the door, and walked out to the Bentley Mulsanne waiting in the driveway.